shove you in the back, and then I'm gonna wait for you to let it all go and take it for another run. Another simple wish for a shiny gun. But then the words unsaid and the you I'll never see will show me I have lost my integrity. Will you go freely again? My time is wasted, and I'm feeling kinda shrewd. I've blown my mind, now it's bent. Yeah, I've come to realize that you're killing time before my eyes. Yeah, yeah, here we go. I hand you money, I give you leeway. You take it openly, and now you're gonna pay. You fucking loader, you kill democracy, you little rip-off. And now I'm gonna make you see that I can turn it all around and make you go out on your own. If I could on my ground and if I were grown. But then I try to vocalize and send you on your way. But the pity in your eyes say you'll never pay. Will you go freely again? My time is wasted, and I'm feeling kinda shrewd. Yeah, I'm blowing my mind, now it's bent. Yeah, I've come to realize that you're killing time before my eyes. Yeah, yeah, care, or are you too weak? You really like that, and now you must speak. Tell me you want it, and that you're in control. Tell me you're closer to reaching your goal, so I can walk into a room and see you're right about your way. Prove that I am wrong, and I'll never say that you are nothing in a ways, but a whip I'll never see. I need you to show something's wrong with me. Will you go freely again? My time is wasted, and I'm feeling kinda shrewd. Yeah, I've blown my mind, now it's bent. Yeah, I've come to realize that you're killing time before my eyes. silhouette of a meltdown.
In which I try to remember what fucking buttons do I push? How does this shit work again? I always forget this stuff. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Tuesday. Grape Collie, congratulations on snagging that first. And hello, hi, welcome, and happy Tuesday. And Bob, thanks for typing first. Again, capital F. If it's capital F, you know it's official. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome in. How's everyone doing tonight? I know we missed last night. I was out playing trivia, trying to be smart, and I always show how much I'm like, there's so many things. I'm like, this is not where my area of knowledge fall. You got chicken tendies? Oh my God, that's so good. Fantastic. Glad to hear you're doing good. Yeah, like I go, because we were supposed to go out with other friends to do the trivia thing along with Sage and the usual trivia friend that Sage goes with. But unfortunately, our other friends were not feeling well, so they were not able to make it. But we we're going to make a night out of it anyway. So let's go and have some fun. It was really freaking crowded there. Oh my God, there were so many people. And I loved it because the bartender, I haven't been there in months, but the bartender, he remembers me because we went to go visit him at his other bar too. We like supported him that way. And so he likes Sage and I. We got to go back there and support him at the other place too. Cause he's a cool guy. He's a cool cat. And just generally very chill. And he remember me. He's like, you. I'm like, that's me. All that good stuff. I don't remember what place we got in trivia. We didn't win. We came nowhere close. We had like 23 points, and the winning team had like maybe over 30 or something like that. It was, we were at least off by like 5, if not more, just because so many of these were just like, I don't know. It's something. Whatever. Anyway, we're back with Blueprints tonight because I wanted to get into this one for a while, but again, we had some, what are they called? Some bamboo requests to get through. You used to do trivia with locals, but kind of realized it ain't your jam. Not all trivia is made the same too. Like there's so many different facets of trivia that like, this one's pretty good. I have a few occasional categories that pop up that I'm like, I can contribute. I know these things, but there's a few where I'm like, good luck. I am dead weight during this round. So it's good times. Fuck yeah. So we played what did we play? We played a little bit of Bug Snacks on Friday. That was really good. I think we're gonna bring that one back. I gotta figure out how to work it all out. But again, tonight I wanted to be Blueprint because I want to get into this. I don't have any delusions that we're going to beat this tonight. I might just finish this off stream, but I kind of want to see if I can. It depends entirely on how far I get and how we feel at the end of it. You knew some of them, but we got like random trivia nights for a specific. Oh my God. Yeah. Just because there's some like, there was like weird sports stuff. And I'm like, I know some of these. One of them was like weird deaths, which I knew like one of them, there's always a picture round at this bar we go to. And it was a bunch of like close up of famous people's eyes. And we got, I think there's 10 in total. And we got 9 out of the 10. And the one that we missed, we all kicked ourselves because it was Andrew Garfield. We're like, we fucking love Andrew Garfield. How sad that we missed the Andrew Garfield one. But I kept looking at it. I'm like, I know those eyes. Sure enough, it was Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield. Some sort of president? I don't know. I wish, right? Actually, no. One of them was... what was it? It was one of... I don't remember the guy's name. No, it was someone Rockefeller. Like this former mayor or governor of New York. And then went on to be a vice president in the 70s, I think. Died of a heart attack or something like that. But like with someone. Like in, doing the thing. Monday. Hello, hi, happy Tuesday. Yeah, like, I'm like, I don't know. You have James Garfield? Right, I mean, like, the guy, was James Garfield the one who died in the tub, or is that someone else? Grape, you need to come to trivia with us, because I feel like you would contribute. You don't know? One of them allegedly died in a bathtub. Allegedly. I don't think there's any truth behind that rumor, though. So I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're playing Blueprints. We're gonna see if this game finally breaks me. I haven't touched it since. I've kept this one entirely on stream. You only have one brain cell? Sometimes that's all you need. You can borrow someone else's and rub them together. Because usually, 2 brain cells to rub against each other, because I think that's how the neuron activations work. is it's literally just 2, only at a time. And your entire these are not facts. Don't listen to me. Something like that. Can I have my moment? Oh my God, we had this guy come over that apparently, because we have one, our third. Well, really, I'm the third. The other girl that my wife's friend, my friend too, but mostly my wife's friend, mostly Sage's friend, shows up early because she lives like literally a block away from the bar. So she shows up, she brings her laptop, does work, grabs a table, and this guy came in and tried to like give her shit for having the table. She's like, I have friends coming. And then he came over later to sort of give her shit, and we're like, you're fucking stealing our answers, get away from us. It was all in good fun. Like it was all in good fun, but we're like, stop trying to steal our answers, buddy. Get away from us right now. The game is on. We don't take it super serious, but we take it kind of serious. Like we try to, I mean, it's a bar, it's loud, but trivia is all that's going on because it's like a dive bar. So it's not super huge, but we're like, you know, we're communicating by writing on the little piece of paper. And then, you know, because you could yell and people wouldn't hear you. And there's like no phones. You know, they don't really enforce it, but like people could be like, hey, stop it. Oh no, Roz lost bamboo. Darn it. He had a good run. Good streak going. Yeah, womp womp. Roz, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Although by now it's Wednesday for you. I'm sorry, I should do the Tuesday joke for you more often. On my Mondays, your Tuesdays. Oh yeah. But it's cool because like, I don't know, you just put the phones away. I put my phone in my pocket and it's like, it's nice, but then they get to the point where like, I would be idling on my phone right now in between questions, but like, that's a no-no. Don't do it. Don't look up answers. Because what's the fun if you're going to look up the answers? Like, that's fucking cheating. It's more fun to flail around and miss and be like, oh, fuck, I know this one. I know I do. Tuesday, isn't it? Right, governor. Give you a good old... no, we're not going to say that. That's inappropriate. Not for like... I don't know, I say worse shit on this stream, but like the implications could be bad. Yeah, exactly. It's just you and the quiz. And even I took a inspiration from our friend. She doesn't even look them up in between, like when we're waiting, because there's 6 rounds. It's 3 and 3. There's a break in the middle, and the guy that runs it will give the answers at the end of at the break and at the final. He'll go over all the answers. And so you have opportunities after each round to like, you could look at your phone and, you know, look them up. And she's like, I just don't. And at first I did, but now I'm like, you know what? We'll just get the suspense and we'll get them at the end, you know, kind of cool. It's really nice to just be like, we're going to have a little bit of time without a phone. And it was cool. The food there is delicious. Here I am like, hey, you know, I mean, honestly, if any of y'all find yourselves in New York City, for any reason, and you want to hit me up, I will likely come up with an excuse to not. But if you catch me on a really good day, we'll go out and I'll buy you dinner. You know, it'll be good times. I don't know where, but I also realize that it is in the realm of possibility. And I'm not saying at the bar either. Like, we go on Monday nights. Although if you're in New York on a Monday night, and like, we're kind of chill, you know, like it can't just be anybody. We gotta kind of know. We have to have a rapport going on. We'll go to the bar. It'll be fun. Shit. You know? Monk Creep, hello, hi, welcome in. Pop it in. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for saying hi. See? NYC is your realm of type. Yeah, exactly. And I mean it. Like, you could always hit me up. Again, I'm gonna warn people that if you I have to be very high on spoons. Wait, no. Actually, yes. If I'm high on spoons, that's probably better. I have to have a surplus of spoon. I love the idea of like, hey, I'd love to meet up with somebody, grab a drink, grab a bite, get a slice, you know? You're gonna make my way to my apartment? Oh my God. You could use our Keurig, it's fine. Although, actually, we have a thing. We can make you some tea. I'm not claiming it's going to be good tea. I don't remember if we stir the tea or not. But yeah, Roz, if you're ever in NYC and you make your way to my apartment, we will welcome you in with a broom to beat you. No, with open arms and shit. You got into a relation. Oh, so congratulations. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you. I do. May the good vibes and the healthy relationships continue. You know, that's awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. How big are those American brooms for you need open arms? They're big-ish, right? Like I bought a broom and pan off of Amazon. It came in a box that like no normal broom would fit into this box. You had to attach, screw it together and stuff. Oh shit, Nomadics have someone to hang out with? True. Yeah. We don't have your biggest fan, but we have other fans that sometimes work. We probably need to get new fans. They've gotten all gunked up with stuff. One of the things, at least in our apartment, that I never really expected about living in New York City is the amount of dust that gets places. Like, man, I've got my microphone up here. It is starting to collect a little bit of dust on it. Like, the amount of dust that just is around is wild. Much more than you would expect. I'm sure there's a reason for that, and probably has to do with like the concrete jungle and stuff like that. But there's so much dust. Yeah, the infinite dust. The vent in the bathroom gets clogged so bad. It's horrible. Like, just like that. Exactly like, I don't know. Good times. Fuck if I know. I don't know. Got nothing. That's fine. Oh, by the way, I have the notebook with me tonight. What notebook? It's my Remarkable that I've been keeping notes about the game in. I usually forget it in the living room and have to go grab it during the break. I have it in the bedroom with me tonight. We are prepared. We are ready for this. And there's also all of these that we have. All of the screenshots that are vital to us surviving. And yeah, we are ready. We are so ready for this stuff. And now I'm remembering some of the things that, oh fuck, I need to bring up a spreadsheet too. God damn it. Hold on, I need to bring up my spreadsheet. I forgot about the fucking spreadsheet. Blueprints message. There's only a few that we don't have. But just in case we can figure out those last few. You and Nomadics were recently joking that one day you're gonna turn up unannounced with your laptop asking you to fix it. Listen, that wouldn't be the first time someone's done that. Actually, it would. It's usually I show up at their place and they're like, hey, Red, I've been trying to buy a ladder off of Craigslist. Could you help me? And I say, sure. Walk me through what you're doing. They weren't buying a ladder. They were perusing other things to find, which, you know what I say? You get some, please. But like, we're not gonna talk about it, okay? We're not gonna talk about it, but I will help you do what you're trying to do so that way you can go off and do your thing. But man, let me tell you, like, whoo, this is Sage's cousin, who is very, and like, he used to do drag. It was fantastic. I wish I had actually seen one of those performances. I so wish I'd seen one of those performances. But yeah, God, I don't think I should tell this story. Fuck it, should I tell this story? It's not bad. Messaging you while you're on the subway, like, hurry home, Red, I need assistance. Honestly, yeah. I'd be like, Roz, what are you talking about? I show up, Roz is sitting there on the couch. Oh, fuck. Maybe, okay, so he's a larger gentleman, right? If Sage runs in and says stop, then I'll stop. But he went to, this is a very 18 plus moment we're going to have here. Nothing explicit, but again, the implications are there. He went with friends to a gathering, a conference in another city. Bears, the home of the Bears, literal and in the culture. And he came back, and I heard through the grapevine that he's like, I was one of the smallest people there. Like, damn. Anyway, not quite a cub, but also not quite a bear. Stuck in that little in-between space. Just in case you're ever like, how fucked up is Red? How much does Red know about the seedy underbelly of a lot? A lot. But I don't let it off here all the time. Anyway, that's that story. We're done now. I just thought it was funny. Thank you. I saw the content warning pop up. And then Monday is on top of that shit. Seriously. Like, just, anyway, it's like a machine. Speaking of machines, Chess is coming to Broadway soon. I'm so excited. I really hope they have the song Soviet Machine. That's such a great song. I did read that Leah Michelle, they've released now a studio recording or some recording of her singing someone else's story, which gives me information about how they're arranging the story. Chess has a bit of a history with it. There are now 3 major versions, soon to be a 4th, I imagine, with this new Broadway show. 3 major versions of the musical that exist in the world. You can find these. I think you can still find them all. There's the original concept album, the black cover. There is the original Broadway cast recording, which has got the flags and the 2 people running. And then there is the concert, the in-concert version. They all vary slightly, in slight ways. The concept album was never staged, that I understand. And it's very much a concept album. Like songs fade out. There's no endings to some of them. It's very like, here's music with kind of a story behind it. The Broadway recording, did Broadway stuff, but it ran over budget a lot and was really expensive and then closed. The concert version rearranges the story a bit, at least some songs. In the original, specifically Someone Else's Story, which is probably the second most popular, famous, well-known song from Chess, with the most popular being One Night in Bangkok, which, as we have mentioned on the stream before, in the 1980s, charted on the pop charts. One Night in Bangkok by Murray Head. Murray Head was playing the American in Freddie Trumper is the name it was the concept album. I don't remember if it was the concept album or Broadway, but that song charted and everyone's like, what the fuck is this thing? It's from Chess. Nobody knew what to do with it. So anyway, the second most famous song is probably, actually maybe second or third, because Anthem's up there too. Again, if you are a musical theater person and you want to hear a fantastic song, go find Josh Groban singing Anthem. So fucking good. But anyway, the other one is Someone Else's Story. Someone Else's Story was not in the concept album. They added it for the Broadway to give the main female character, Florence, more meat, more of a story. And so it originally was written for the character Florence. In then the concert version, they give that song to Svetlana, another character. And the thing is, it's the exact same song, nothing has changed, but it works for her character too, if you're familiar with the show and Florence and Svetlana. But it sounds like now for the Broadway revival, they're giving it back to Florence. which I'm like, I can see that, but it's too bad because it's a great song and I think it really fits this character. But I will acknowledge that with the way the musical plays out, there's probably not stage time to give this to Svetlana. They probably need to kind of tighten it up a little bit and keep it a little lean. The concert goes on a little bit at times. I imagine the opening ceremony's trimmed down a little bit. Everyone's like that. Again, I go deep into this, but it's so fucking good. The musical's fantastic. Good luck following. I figure the most confusing plot in any piece of thing is primer, and just below that is chess. It's actually not too bad. It's not that confusing. But apparently there's like secret messages being written in pudding and stuff like that. But it's all very like, it kind of makes sense. If you think of it as the entire show, granted a lot of shows run like this, the entire show is setting up this song called Endgame, which is the Russian Anatoly. It's him making a decision on what to do. And the entire musical just adds layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of consequences onto this decision in this song. And that's the entire song is Anatoly deciding, do I win this chess match or do I lose this chess match? Win it for this laundry list of reasons or throw it / lose it for this laundry list of reasons. And it's the reasons are not clean. They're very muddy. It's very dirty. It's very like, there's no good outcome from it. And it's so fucking good. And I'm also curious again, how they're going to play it out. Because each version has a different ending. It's kind of spoilers, but not really. Well, I'll just leave it at that. Each recording has a different outcome of the game at the end. And in fact, each recording has different, I think at least the Broadway one has different characters in the match at the end. Tuesday, hello, hi, welcome, happy Tuesday. Yeah, the writers must have had fun with that, exactly, yeah, like, because does anyone care? Oh, no, you got a chance. I don't remember who it is in the original concept album, other than it's Anatoly's one of the characters in each and every version in this Endgame. I don't remember who his opponent is. I think it's another Russian at that point. In the Broadway version, they have the Russian Anatoly and the American Freddie, or it's another stand-in American in the final one. And then, or I misremembered, and because that's possible too, or I misremembered, and it goes the other way. I need to go back and listen to it. And then in the concept album, it's Anatoly and another Russian that's brought in. Where the first chess game, it's Anatoly and Freddie. It's the two chess players. Again, it is wild. The plot is crazy. You like hearing me be excited about things? Okay, well there you go. Yeah. Hearing someone be passionate, I agree. I 100% agree. And we're gonna just run with that. So yeah, I need to contact Morphosis, my brother, because I want to get him in to go and see it, because we're both big fans of it. I got to contact him because I think it opens November 15th. But anyway, yeah, we'll see it. And I'm sure you will hear me go on about it, rant about it, rave about it, whatever, after we've seen it. Even if I have to go see it by myself first, just to go see it. But yeah. It's one of those, this is my hyperfixation is this thing. I couldn't even tell you why. I don't know how it got stuck in my head like this, but it did. And it's just, anyway, I'm gonna take a drink and I think we're gonna get into the game. Yeah, sometimes stuff just sticks. Exactly. For better and or for worse. We get our hyperfixations choose us. We don't always choose them. So yeah. But I was talking with Oracle this morning. Because Oracle had some auditions today for this school project. One of their school productions, not like a normal production. Or I don't know, honestly. They're putting on some abridged version of Hamlet, I think. And so she had auditions for that, and we were talking about that, and somehow we got talking about me and math, and in high school how I had a TI-85 calculator, and I programmed it to do one of the calculus things. I think we got talking about math. Yeah, and we got talking about like calculus and stuff. Yeah, at an 85, one of the OG TI-85s. Yeah, that's when I went to school. Yeah. Oh yeah, well, we did we need it, or did I just make my parents buy me one? I don't remember. I don't remember if the 83 was out at that point. It probably was, but I had an 85. Probably because I said, no, I want the TI-85. My parents were like, you know what? You seem like you're doing good in math. Let's do it. So yeah, it is long gone. But there was one calculus thing where we had to, some method of calculating the area under a curve by measuring certain things and doing things, and you had to. I basically wrote a little program that did all of the work entirely. The only way to tell that it was this program doing the work was that it would choose values that were like equidistant, not like sane distance that a person would choose. But other than that, the teacher was like, that's red, doing red things. He called me out in class one day because he's like, some people struggle with the homework and struggle on the tests. Then there's red, except using my actual name. He doesn't do the homework and then he aces the tests. But that's okay because it works for him. And I'm like, shit, yeah. I was such a weird kid in school. And then I took a computer programming class. It was the advanced class. I was supposed to take an introductory class. I never took the introductory class. We were talking about this and stuff. It's okay because he accepts a B-. I mean, for the same amount of effort, if I can get good enough. Whereas as opposed to putting in a lot more effort and just getting good, I will choose the less effort, I don't remember what grade I got in that class. That was just the weird one because it was college prep out or calculus. I took it my senior year, and then my junior year I took pre-calc. And pre-calc was harder than calculus. And all the shit we learned in pre-calc didn't make sense until we took calculus. That was math though. If you pass the class and actually learn the material, yeah, that's a great result. Exactly. I learned at some point in my school career that I could put in less effort and get almost as good a result. I wasn't going to be a straight A student. I was mostly A's, but I'm like, it's working for me. I do wish we didn't emphasize. You're right. I know. I was never in the push for top 10, and honestly, I'm okay with that. And I was much happier as a result. But yeah, like that kind of stuff, because you get out of school and like no one gives a shit. Can you do what you're supposed to do? There you go. That's what we care about. Anyway, I said we're going to get into the game. All right, what do we remember? I don't know. That's a good question. We remember the 21st night of September. That's coming up. But anyway, okay, so we have, hold on. We're going to try. Thank you, Monday. Okay, so we have, I'm going to look over my notes. We're going to bring up the other stuff. We have safe codes that we're starting to figure out. Yeah, this series music returns. We found the safe code for the boudoir. Thanks to Monday for pointing me in the right direction on that one. We have a code that we learned in the dark room, but I don't remember if we knew where that goes to yet. We have some kind of a puzzle in the chapel with Roman numerals that I don't know what to do yet. We have the drawing room.
Emotional damage.
That's all I'm gonna say. We know the password to the terminal. We have some phrase from the lab, from the periodic table of elements. Those are my notes that I have here. And then we also have all of these. Oh, and we also have the message on the rooms itself. And we know I blank space blank 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 O something small something, and then 8 dates crack 8 safes. but we don't know the rest. And then we know we have some things. There's the fucking pictures that tell us that. We know some of those, but there's still some that are confusing us. We have, and there's so many other things. Yeah, the table of elements, the stuff. Red notes are lies, blue notes are truths. There's some of these, I don't remember what that's going on about. This was what we got out of the one safe. There's 8 of these. Someone, Zoltar, told us that we were only going to get into 7 of them. We would not be able to access all 8 on a run or in general. We have a pretty blue bird here. I don't know what that's about. But yes, I think that's what we have. We know that's not the safe code. All right. And we've unlocked some rooms and things. We're going to keep going. Progress. Thank you. It is very much progress. I'm going to remind people that we have a slightly modified spoiler / backseating rule for this game. The no spoilers is still in effect. However, it's modified in the sense of if you know that I've seen something and you want, and if you want to be nice and remind me of it, you are welcome to point that out. If on, I know this is a lot of information to throw out off the bat, but again, my neurodivergent self wants to give all the context. On any of the picture clues, if you feel me struggling, you can absolute nudge in a direction. You can also be unhelpful, but remember, if we catch you being unhelpful, we're going to stop listening to you. That's just normal life consequences. And as far as backseating, same kind of thing. If you feel like if you know I've seen something and you want to nudge me in the direction, please do, if you care to. But otherwise, yeah, the same other rules besides those exceptions do apply. Those are the rules. Yep, every time you can kind of see if it gets, actually, you know what, let's do this again. I forgot to do that the last stream, but there we go. Now that'll be completely uncovered from, because the furries on Twitch and the Eldenwood aren't going to cover it up, but the stream goal will absolutely cover it up. Okay, we have an envelope. Let's just call it a day. We have 8 of those. We have 50 steps. Let's just go in. Oh, and there's also, we need to find a lever to unlock the antechamber. And we found a place where a lever goes. We've never found a lever, but we found a place where a lever goes in the greenhouse, I think. Let's go den right away. But anyway, yes. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, I have found the lever. Oh, see, exactly. Thank you, Monday. Okay, it was just a while ago. Okay. Thank you. I'm like, I don't remember this, but I'm actually looking, again, apropos of nothing else, I am actually kind of looking into more capture cards. But I'm really hesitant because, again, the Elgato was such a mess. But the screen tearing is finally getting to the point. I've got nothing else to focus on at the moment. Well, I've got other things, but everything else is kind of dealt with. Wine cellar. Wine cellar. Oh, and also I remember learning that the chapel, if you don't have any money, you can still go through. You just don't lose anything then. Let's grab the wine cellar. I don't remember the last time we went in here. And if we got everything we needed. And again, on this map, oh, the fucking foundation. Oh, the fucking foundation's right there. That's the worst spot for that. I don't think we know the foundation's. Yeah, we don't know the foundation's letter. Sucks. I hate it. But we need to get up to that row before we have a letter that we don't know in our puzzle. We know these bottom 5. I've read, we've looked at the settings. There's no need to try to fuck with it. Because I was wondering if it was like, if the screen tearing would be helped by having like VSync on or something. I think it's literally just that the capture card is underpowered and is not really meant to even handle 1080p 60. Because I inspected it. It's advertised as 4K 60, but I think that's just the pass-through. I don't think that's the capture capability. Because I actually went in and inspected, I downloaded a USB inspection tool that I was using to troubleshoot the Elgato. And it tells you the speed that a thing is connected at, it tells you its capabilities, all that stuff. Which is what finally ultimately led me to think like, okay, the Elgato is connected at the speed it's supposed to be at, but it's still fucking up, so therefore, in the bin it goes. This one, it only connects at USB 2.0 speeds, and then I searched based off of some of the information that was exposed to that, and I found someone that was like, yeah, this card is literally, it's advertised as USB 3.0, it is USB 2.0, it cannot physically, like, it cannot technically go any faster than that. Barbig, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Tuesday. Think you're getting some extra screen tearing from your HD graphics card? It's bonus screen tearing, yay! It's like a treat. Happy Tuesday. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. What? Oh, was there something in the spare room? Okay, the breaker box. I'm not going to worry too much. I'm not going to close it off just yet. The spare room has no paintings in it. That's what it was. Okay. Happy? Yeah. We're here on a Tuesday because last night, Sage and I went out IRL to trivia. Closet, the guest, the commissary. Oh, I was about to say no in the commissary, but actually the commissary works. I thought we were going the other direction. Always pay attention, kids, especially in school. Again, I want to play Dirigiblocks. Feel like we should be able to. On days 20 and 21, there's a 50% off sale. Why 20 and 21? We don't have any cash, though. We've seen this. Nice options. I know it'd be fan. If we get some, it'll be good. We got the shoes. We've got gems. 2 sledgehammers. Nice. Hopefully we can come back with money. Exactly. And I also remember, I learned, this wasn't a direct learn, but an indirect learn of don't give up on a run until it is done. Because there was one where I said, you know what, we're done, and I started doing something, and then I immediately got the items that I wish that I had. Kitchen, storeroom, or nook. Let's do the nook to get the key. Probably get the key. Oh no, we can get the key. Okay, it's free. It's a free key. It's like the freebie. Yeah, thanks. I have one. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on a second. Oh, this is where we learned when we had the this is just a reminiscing thing. Again, if there's spoilers for the whole game here, except for the parts that I don't know. If you get the magnifying glass, you can learn the mechanics of one of the puzzles, which we were able to deduce through the power of deduction. Which, if you're doing taxes, is kind of a pain in the ass. I have fortunately never had to deal with that shit. This is the chapel. There's these numbers up here, which again, I don't know. There's that symbol. That's what the crest of the family that owns the place. Really is interesting. How many puzzle layers are going on? It really is. And I imagine as a viewer, someone who knows the game, watching someone else pull back the layers of the onion and realize that there's a puzzle there has got to be very satisfying. That's one of the things that I like about watching people play puzzle games that I know is when you get those moments. And they're like, wait a minute, there's a thing here. We found a key once down over there. in the pantry. I don't want to do the gymnasium just yet. We'll do the hallway. The center hallway. Like, I know what this is, but now I'm like, what? Because if I remember correctly, the pictures are always the same in the grid position that it's in. I don't remember. I'm like, light and tree? Tree and something? Thank you. Yeah, they're consistent for positions. Yeah. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So if we'd want to... Okay, so running up the west wing could be good. Fuck, it's locked. Hold on. I'm not ready to spend a key yet. I mean, soon. Fuck! Okay, this way. Fuck, I want something to go to the right. Why is it always to the left? We'll do... we're not quite blocked out of there yet. If you'd like a clue, what kind of tree... Oh, fir and fire, right? Yeah, fir and fire. Thank you. Especially since I've solved that one before. Oh, coin purse. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, this first run... I don't know if I officially said it out loud. This first one, we're just kind of like... We're just going loosey-goosey on this one. We're just kind of getting our feet back underneath us. We're not taking it too seriously. We're just sort of getting the things going again. I feel like that's important somehow. The observatory. Yes, let's do that. We'll grab another one of these. Bonus diamond. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Nice. Very cool. We kind of want that, actually. For the southern... Oh, we got both the Southern Cross and the diamond. Okay. Oh, I want... Huh. Oh, okay, so each time we go here, we get another star, and then it's gonna be some combination of stars that add up to the points. And I'm assuming there's probably just one combination for each one, given the fact that that wasn't increasing in numerical things. Which means the most that you can get, 35, 47, 58... 66, 73, 78, 82, 85, 87, 89. Once you get past iteration 89, you're on your own, buddy. God help me. Please, game. Don't we don't need to do that. It's fine. Lose half of... Wait, the archives! Did we want the archives? We did want the archives for something. I think we want to look through the book again. Okay, we're looking for... I haven't been paying attention to where safes are either. I don't think I've seen any, but I haven't been paying super close attention. Okay, we're just gonna scan. We read this the first time we ran into it. I'm gonna scan and look for 4-digit. Wait, well, hold on a second. Whoa, wait. November of 86. No, 1128 was the other one. Okay, so that's 1186. 11-28 was on a tree. Huh. Okay, we're not going to go with any of the dates at the top. I hope that's not a mistake. But we're looking for 4-digit codes. Okay, it's unlikely they're going to be in here. There's history and stuff. I'm going to just let this go. Acknowledging that there might be something of import in there. Yeah, it's worth a check. Yeah, with this game, yeah, you have to try all things. And now we no longer know the archived floor plan. Or there's the one that we're not going to be able to tell. This one is always unlocked. And we're likely going to start running into locked doors pretty soon. But not in this room. 7 locked doors. Good lord. They're all locked. We have no keys. That has a gem requirement of 2. Let's grab the gem requirement of 2. Again, we're just loosey-goosey. The passageway. I think we've seen the passageway. Or maybe we haven't. I don't know. But this is presumably from the help of the one thing. You have seen it. Awesome sauce. The boudoir, the courtyard. If only we had the shovel. Okay, and then this one. Hold on, hold. This one we don't know the letter for. So we're going to take a moment and we're going to look. We know the safe thing for the boudoir. So let's grab the archived floor plan. The coat check. Do we check the coin purse? Got anime to watch? Well, have a good one, Grape. Enjoy the anime. Wait a minute. Coast and coat? That can't be right. That can't be right. Because that's not a coat, that's just a tag. I'm gonna... Got 38 steps left today. I'm gonna hold off on adding this to the coat check just yet. I want to say we even have this... The hallway. Do we have a photo from the hallway? No, the archives. Okay, so we've seen this locations puzzle before, which was the tag and the coast. Yes. So, okay. We have seen this before. Coast and coat does not make sense. And also in the puzzle, that's an S, and we have a G and a T on either side of us. That did not make sense. But we have pictures of that, so. And that's a dead end. You're both confused by this one too? Yeah, like it's just... Yeah, it's just you forget the solution was. Yeah, that's fair. We're not, again, we're not gonna get stuck on it just now because we got more pressing things. You're looking it up, yeah. Fair. The dark room, the garage. We can get 3 keys in the garage. The garage, we wouldn't... What was it? We wanted the car keys, and we wanted the breaker room. And I don't think we've been on a run where we've had all those yet. Again, going fast and loose, we're going to grab the archived floor plan. Oh, we get to re-roll once. And we get a gold key. And this was a G? This was a G somehow. I don't know how, but it was a G. So we're just gonna Trust. No, that was not a G. No. We were down. No, that wasn't a G. That was an E. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that we went down a row. Okay. We progress to the Great Hall. Oh my God, we can't do that one. Let's redraw them like these. The parlor, the archived, or let's do the again. We're gonna go terribly mysterious. Oh, this one. Okay. Salt. Oh, we gain. Okay, food is extra tasty today. Nice. And if we can make it up to the 8th row, then that gives us, yeah, a meal. A schmeal. I don't think there's anything else. Again, we've been probably going a little bit. Well, no, we're purposely going loosey-goosey, Red. We're just doing it. Oh my God, stop giving me the Great Hall. I don't have enough keys. The laboratory's a dead end. Oh, fuck the gym. Damn it. That is just lose half your thing. So presumably, it only happens once. We don't know. I fucking hate this room. Seriously, I hate this. Hate it. But you shouldn't need it necessarily to solve the okay. Yeah, I'm like, I figured there's gonna come a point where we can, you know, deduce what the remaining letters are. It sucks that the foundation is in that same row. But. Bread's hilarious. For certain definitions of hilarious. All right. And we're locked. So now we need to head back to the archives. And along the way, we can keep an eye out for safes. Because we have... I believe we know of the boudoir we know and we've solved. The drawing room we know of, but have not solved. Rage-inducing everything. I don't know that I've seen other safes yet. So let's make sure we are looking. I guess, like, since one is in the boudoir, maybe bedrooms would be places where safes could be. I wonder. The dark room security. Do we want to do... We haven't gotten... I'm going to skip security at the moment. We're going to continue to go for archived / mysterious. This is another bedroom. Hamster. Okay, so... Finally get a little bit of cash. I don't see a safe in here. I know, money. Yay, money! And this one counts as 2 bedrooms, although we don't have any bonuses on a bedroom just yet. And I don't see a safe. Okay, so we're going to continue our way back. The hallway is locked on one end, though. As was the weight room. So we need to go all the way back to the entrance hall at this point. Okay, we've seen no more safes. Right? This way? Yeah, this way. I don't think there's... Again, I don't think there's a safe in here. I don't think there's anything in here this would be like safe worthy. I don't know. There's not. I don't see a safe in here. Good. Confirmed. We will, of course, try the door. We have 9 steps left. So the sort of like loosey-goosey is just fitting the vibe then. Oh no, we actually lost a coin. I don't want to lose a coin. I don't see a safe in here. So we've... excuse me. There's none in the bunk room. We found one in the boudoir. There's one in... There's one in the drawing room. Okay, so there's no indication as well. There's no indication of when the whether or not there's a safe inside of it. We've seen well, there's quite a few of the of the different sets that we've not seen. Oh god, okay, there's quite a few. As we just examine, no, keep going, Red. We're gonna keep going. 35% of the way to the stream goal tonight. Woo! Thanks to the power of math. I realize that the stream goal, whenever I do the stream-a-thon, I'm gonna have to turn off the stream goal because it's gonna break the stream goal. The stream goal is entirely predicated on a set end time. And the stream-a-thon throws it out the window. I know, the poor stream goal, yeah. I'm gonna have to come up with a flag that doesn't enable that. Which is fine. I mean, what? Write more shit into my Go program? Absolutely, you betcha. I love doing that. The nursery. I don't think there's gonna be... Okay, let's go into the library just so that we can check. We're 217% of the way. I mean, honestly, maybe we do that, though. See, what I'd like to do for the stream-a-thon... And there's a key. Wait, do we... Oh, it's just one key, okay. What I'd like to do is to have it run over a couple of days. To be like, hey, we could get... You know, we got to remember to do that. You know, X number of hours over several 12-hour streams, probably 2, but you know. Meaning it could go up to 24 hours, but over 2 days. But you know, it depends on the amount of time. $306, man, 800 some. 15 days. We've spent the most amount of time in the main room because it's where we do our yapping. I don't think we've done anything else here. I can never pass up the den. It's so nice. Most time spent in the drawing room. God damn it, game. Listen. Still don't know. Oh my god, I've avoided the walk-in closet so many times. I guess so. Okay, and there's no visible safe in here. But a library seems like a great room to put a safe in. We'll get there eventually. Okay. Oh wait. Well, okay. This is a book we've checked out. Okay. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Airy Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, include... Oh, God. And look at that! Unsuitable for public dissemination. What the shit, fuck? This was published in 1979. I'm gonna jot that down. It's a good year, that. I'm gonna write a section called Random Numbers. Heck, the sensors, right? This was the history of Orindia. Okay. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. Really? I wonder why that is. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Wow. Wow. That's rich. Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Ajira by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Huh. The Second Era. Why are these names in bold? I don't want to take more screenshots and shit. The Second Era. The fourth king Blank, who split with this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 2 realms for 3 children. The eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province of Heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. Something. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild, untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Uraja, a land steeped in tradition. The Third Era. Hello? Okay, I'm going to ignore the book for a second. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, okay, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. So does that mean that the next time I request this book, I'll get the uncensored copy? That's my take on that. To which I say, that gesture. Okay. I'm just going to scan at this point because... Just because. Yeah, because I feel like things like that. Okay, so we need to get this book again. All right. We'll try to remember that. We will try to remember to do that. All right, let's go back the other way. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're gonna die here anyway. We can't even get into this room. Oh, and it's that room. Okay. Okay. Well, that was our loosey-goosey run. We'll go back and try it again. Yeah, exactly. Again, we're not trying to do anything but just sort of brush the dust off, and I think we did that. Hurt by the fact that we hit the weight room somewhat early on, it felt like. We lost 13 steps there. And again, it's going to be very important to remember to save and quit. Not save and continue and then quit, because the game doesn't allow you to save in the middle of a run. I disagree with that choice. But I didn't make the game, and I don't know what would do to make that a save thing. Because then you could save scum it. I think that's why they do it, is they don't want you to save scum it. To which I say, it's a single player game, let me fucking do what I want. Well, you know, you do you, boo. Oh shit, Twilight Imperium is going to get a digital release? Yeah, it's weird how the saves are set up, yeah, especially with, a normal run, like, that was, I think, one of the fastest ones we've done, and we did it in about 40 minutes? A 40-minute run? We've had some go, like, 2 hours. Start off to the side at first. Guest bedroom. I know that it's a weird one to draw right off the bat. I don't see a safe, of course. Yeah, even with the streamer slowdown, that's a long session. Yes. Which is part of why I'm like, yeah, I'm going to play this on stream, because then I have the space usually to like actually get in and do something. Whereas if I'm playing otherwise, I can't guarantee. The bedroom seems wrong to put this low on the map. The utility closet, we need to hit a second time. No. We've done the dark room. So let's do the utility closet now. As someone who's played it off stream, the off stream runs can be just as long. Yeah, because what I would be doing is I'd just be like taking my time really thinking about everything. Turn off the gym, turn on the garage, turn off the keycard entry system. I don't know what the VAC indicators do. I'm gonna not touch those. So now if we see the garage, we're going to grab it even with all of that. Let's put the spare room down here. Because we can burn that one. And the locked doors are usually later up anyway. Let's do the closet and end the run. Pantry is our only choice. $555. Huh. I don't know. Don't know. Too many things to think about. None of these are good options. I do not feel good about this particular run. We'll do the parlor. And I don't feel good about this run. Don't remember anything in there. Let's grab the key. One statement is true, one statement is false, one statement can go either way. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems, I believe is a true. Well, we don't know if it's a true statement. Only one box is true. So if only one box is true, that is this box. which means there's 2 boxes that contain gems. And it's not the white box, is one way to interpret this. Only 1 box contained gems could be true, which means this is false, which means this could go either way. I don't like that either. If we consider that, because that's weird. If this is false, that means there's multiple boxes. And that could be false, which means this is true. Oh, this might be the first time we lose this one. What's the entry point to this one? How do we get in on this? Let's say this is false. Well, this could be false. This could be true. But that doesn't get us any closer. So if this one, which definitively tells us where they are. Oh, from the rules letter. Okay. Thank you. That is good to know. Only 1 box has the prize, the other 2 are empty. Good to know. Good to be reminded of. So in that case, this is true. See, because now I'm like, well, we've only ever found gems in this box. But it says nothing guaranteeing that there's gems. It just says a prize. But it's always been gems. This one... Oh, fuck, this one could be true. Yeah, can't recall ever seeing anything but gems. Yeah, like, it's the part of my brain that's like, well, technically. But don't trust your memory. I don't trust my own memory. Okay, if we go that this one is true. And this one is true. Because this one is true by the rules as well. Then that means that, I mean, we know this one is likely to be false. Because that's just the kind of statement that if this is true, then this has to be false. This can't be false. So this has to be false then. So that means this one could still go either fucking way, but it's the only one that points us to a specific thing. Everything else is sort of playing the metagame. And since this is the only one that tells us, I'm going to say this one is probably true, and we're going to go with the white box. Truly have a dizzying intellect. Woo! I was worried for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the run. We are stuck. I think we've been in the bedroom. We've been in the den. We've been in the laundry. We have no means to launder currency. But you'll also get redacted. Boo! Let's double check the den. Since we're boned either way. I'm pretty sure we would have remembered, because the safes so far have been pretty clear. But otherwise, that's the run. Red keeping comments about RNG and puzzle games to himself. Except he's not, because it's meta. Anyway, we're going to call it a day immediately. Yeah, getting meta is fun. This isn't a horror game. I'm allowed to get meta in a puzzle game. Okay, these technically count as rooms. I think that's cheating. It's not really cheating, but it's like kind of cheating. Fastest run ever. We learned nothing. Yeah, it's a humble bungalow. Exactly. It's that friendly, slight condescension about it, you know. This is gonna be like Quake, where there's a giant secret in the first room. Allegedly. Allegedly. Again, I don't want to put the bedroom this far down in the map. I should just say, you know, fuck it and run with it, but, you know. Okay, nothing in here puzzle-wise. Dare I burn? Yes, I dare. I dare. Ooh, the key card. Okay, shit. Well, if we get this, well, actually, it doesn't matter if we get the security room. Because now we can get around. Yeah, exactly. 100% agree. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Now, if we can just make it to the point where we have get to use a key card, that'll be wonderful. To the left or to the right? Let's do the observatory. The observatory's been good to us. I've never raged in the observatory. Apples are extra delicious today. And +3. Wait. Actually, no, they could keep adding. I don't think there's anything that says we can only have 2. They could just keep adding more and more star constellations to it. So we could probably just go until, I don't know, some number. Not the bedroom, not the pantry, so we're kind of stuck with the corridor. Let me tell you, game. If you screw me over on this one, we're gonna have words. Okay, thank God. The den is the only option. It's the only real option. And we could do all kinds of things. We're gonna come down here first. Commissary. I don't want to put the commissary down here. But we'll put the parlor. We'll play parlor games once more. I know, you don't have to tell me now. The other 2 statements have identical wording. I don't know what I thought I read the first time. Oh shit. This box and the white box are both empty. Oh, they are not identical. This box and the blue box are both empty. This one is wrong. So these 2 can both be true. In fact, by the rules of the game, they have to be true. Because if one is false, then they're both false. Yeah, they'd both be false, and it can't be. So these are both true, and this one is false. So that means it's this one. I'm gonna mess it up one of these times, just because I'm just... That's okay. It's okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail, Red. I want the metal detector again, please. Game, can we do the metal detector? They get harder over time? Damn it. They do seem to be getting a little bit harder. At least every so often you get one like the last one, which is just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do we hook to the left or go straight? I think we go straight. Because again, there's letters that we need further in. Greenhouse ends it, so we can't do that. Let's do the courtyard, though. Ooh, we got a sledgehammer. Nice. So if we run into locked trunks, then schmackety schmack schmack schmack. Yeah, smashy smash. Let's go turn inward momentarily. I see no safe in the courtyard. We have security. There's not a need to do security at the moment, though. We'll go ahead and cut back in the pantry. We'll get ourselves some cash. And an end of apple, which will give us, extra tasty today. Thought it was extra tasty today. No, it's not today. It was the last run. Damn it. Nope. But still 5 steps is nice. I don't want to grab the dining room keys for sale. I really do like this. I think I've mentioned this a little bit before in relation to also Faster Than Light. This is where I start to wonder, like, am I playing the game wrong? That some of these rooms have a very steep coin cost to them, and I am nowhere near getting that kind of cash. Okay. Bedroom here. I think bedroom here makes sense because we're going to be passing through this room to get to and from the left branch and the right branch. Yeah, it's awkward a little bit, yeah. There's a lot of shit coming up that's fucked. That's how I interpret that. I believe it. I 100% believe it. Shit's fucked, yo. I was watching Hamflow play Faster Than Light recently, and I love watching other people play that game because they're so good at it. And then I play it and I'm like, I don't know how to play this game. There's a certain strategy about it that I don't take. And that's fine. Man, this game wants me to have the passageway. Or the chapel. That's a steep cost, but we're going to grab the passageway because that opens up a bit on this side. Ish. We've been in the bunk. We've got the chapel. Can I just back out? Oh, wait, no, I can draft room but not go into it. Yeah, we're going to draft the bunk and not go in there. Just to have the bunk. I don't know why, just to have it. Okay, the garage. Ooh, the terrace, though. Have I been on the terrace? Sometimes they do. Not always. Is my understanding if they mention they do? Or I don't know if I got a passive that gave me steps. I'm happy to be proven wrong though, but my understanding, yeah. It's more that the bunk room, my understanding is that the bunk room just costs us 2, and there's other rooms that you can, there's another room that you can draw that says every bedroom you draw gets you steps. And that's where the bunk room comes in handy, is that if you've got the other room already in play, then the bunk room gets you double. So, but I want to preface that as that's my understanding of it, and Red sometimes is an idiot. So, we're going to do the terrace because I don't remember if we've been on the terrace yet. Ooh, banana. I want there to be other things like in a roguelite where I level up and keep other things. Again, we could just hop over this. We could run to the back, take our sledgehammer, break open the antechamber. I don't see a problem here. Our uncle's dead. All I'm saying. Yeah, should make you swole. Yeah, you should get more steps per day. Exactly. You should 100% be able to get more steps. Use a key. And what are we doing in this case? Not using a key? We didn't grab. Oh, the furnace. Fuck. No, commissary. Commissary. Exactly. I agree. Just use the sledgehammer to break through walls. It's fine. They're not going to give me this for nothing. I'm going to use the damn thing. Can I purchase anything with 5? I could do a salt shaker. Oh, I wish I had the metal detector. We're going to hold off right now. Wait, what does the sleep mask do? I don't want to buy it. Well, I can't, but sleep mask does something. I know, so close. Again, we could just hop. No one's working here. It's probably security cameras, though. Probably security cameras. Okay, there you go. Yeah, more steps in the bedroom. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So that's where, if that were the case. Oh, the boiler room. I mean, the power swords. Yeah, let's grab the boiler room just in case. And that's in a decent spot too. Decent-ish, right? Which means we move on. We'll use our last current key here. We are super far from... Okay, the gem thing, yeah. Like, we get farther and farther. Actually, we're not too far from the courtyard. We're not super far. Okay. We can get back into the foundation, though. Not that I know what to do in the foundation. What are the chances of you being a powered room? Probably pretty good. What are the chances of the archives being a conduit room? Pretty good. But I don't see where the power would come in. That said, I think we try to power this room. So let's give that a shot. Because, yeah, we've got the power duct going up there from this way. So let's try to power the room. Which means... I don't remember how this shit works. We need to redirect all of the power sources to here. Do we lose that door? Yeah, I agree. This one is annoyingly hard, yeah. Like, we're getting steam coming through here. But I don't think we're getting... What if I turn you? That closes that door. And that can power that room. But we now need to get that door open. Oh, wait a minute. We jump-started it, so it's good. The door is open, the power is running. We've got power going this way. You had to get a clue for this one, and you're not ashamed of that. There's no shame in getting clues, exactly. It'd be nice if you could solve it once, right? And then just have it simply that way. Yeah. Like the observatory, you just walk up and do it once you've solved it. I'm really curious why this one has the three-way power that only goes one way at a time. So we have power into this room, out all of the adjoining rooms. Fuck. But it does not appear that this room takes power. Fuck. Okay, if you don't take power, how the fuck do we get you down? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, because like there's no ducting on the ceilings that indicates that. And there's no interaction points that I can see inside the room. Okay. There is info, but we haven't been shown. That's fair. That's fair. In fact, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfectly valid. And I'm afraid, okay, and I'm afraid that the pictures are in the basement. That's what kind of annoys me, is I feel like the pictures are down there, and I would really like a picture, please, game. Really like a picture. Gates? Small gates? Maybe? There are no pictures in the basement, so there's just like, we just burnt a room here. We never get this. Oh, fucking it. All right, so we're just gonna have to deduce this one because we're never gonna get. Or I just haven't seen them yet. It could be somewhere else. Yeah, and I hate that the foundation is permanent. It's just me being a tiny little bit fuck, it's locked. Because we need this room's thing. So we're gonna have to deduce this room. The letter. We know the next row. Okay, we have to do the guest bedroom. Magnifying glass, though. Goat. Yeah. Plan and fan. Well, that was weird. Why is this all like bleached out? I don't want to lose my steps. Fuck, but the dark room, but we need this though. We need this letter. I'm gonna go ahead and lose the steps. I'm gonna lose the steps. Oh wait, no, we know this one. Fuck, we know this one. I don't need to do this. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're crashing out over everything. Archive floor plan. Fuck. Damn it to the bowels of bloody hell. Locked. Yeah, this swear's appropriate. Thank you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How did I miss that? I never looked above this door. Seven. Well, this looks a bit hacked. Never looked above the door. Way to go, Red. Does that mean there's an 8 behind this one? Okay, we can't go anywhere because we're stuck on keys. Again, I have a sledgehammer. This house regenerates itself nightly. I don't see what the problem is. Dark room. Dark room. We're gonna flash. We're gonna flash. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. Oh, because the weight room has power. Okay. I'm like, how are we getting power here? Where else are we getting power from then? Or power to? Other than, you know, the people. Why is this one glowing? Kind of like the glowing room. Oh, fuck sickles. Whoa, 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 what the fuck are you doing? Oh, free key. Free key. What the? Why are you giving me a free key? This is a pity key? Doesn't say you get that on there. We've blown Tuesday's mind. Your brain is blown? We've blown Tuesday's mind. Oh, the power. Oh, there it is. The power's connected. Shit, nice. Oh, maybe that one thing meant that we get that room has power that it needs. Maybe that's what that meant. Okay, so we could get through the chapel. Maybe the archives. I don't know which one I'd want to enter that room through. Probably the chapel, I feel. We know this entire row. And I think we know the clues to most of this row. Let's go look at this. I'm not going to spend a key here. Nope, not spending a key. So we're going to go key out of the chapel. Fuck, except we're going to lose 2 more. Well, we're kind of... Why is it all glowy and shit? Now I guess it's the furnace, perhaps? The maid's chamber. I'll take it. I'll take it. The combination room. Still nothing else in here. The furnace makes it warm. Fantastic. Oh, shit. Come on, game. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're like pointing at something almost, but not really. What has the maid got going on? I think it's just the way she's holding her hands. You're going to sit here and you're going to tell me there's nothing hidden in this picture. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I know it's great because you're not selling it, but still. want secret shit. I want clues. We got 2 maids. 2 maids. Maid has no feet. There's no feet on this maid. The maid's a ghost. I don't think that's what it is. I don't see anything. I want to believe, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Friday, November. Yeah, be vacated by then. This is A, so paint and pint. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so we have 13 steps. Have we tried? I think. Have we tried this? I don't remember if we tried that side of the foundation or not. Okay. We've got the bedroom on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 2 would be at 9. 1, 2, 3. That would burn 2. Yeah, I think I did, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of inclined to go back to the courtyard anyway. But there's no guarantee that the courtyard is open. I think we could do both. Because that just adds a little bit, but the bedroom is going to help. I think we do both. We check anyway. So we're going to check. God, do I wish I had the metal detector now, because we might have passed a key in there. But we're gonna take a look at shit. But stealing my money. Yeah, I don't see anything. I didn't even need to pull the weight room. The fucking weight room. Damn it, to the bowels of bloody hell. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Just because we're crashing out. We're going to try this one again. It'll burn something. We had to have tried this. Yeah. Oh, well. We're in the twilight stages of the run anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I'd rather check and know than not check. And at least, okay, this is easy enough to get power to. Do we think there's a chance that anything on this side of the house is power? I don't know, but I'm inclined. I'm gonna run power to the left side anyway, just because. Because I'd rather have it, because again, we don't have anything on the other side that's gonna do it. Why don't you just like run power everywhere, please, game? For the love of all things holy. Is there an apple in here? Apple in the trash? I'll eat it. I'll eat the apple out of the trash. I got no shame. I'm just Red Panda. I eat all kinds of stuff. I eat bamboo off the ground. Fuck yeah, I'll eat an apple out of the trash. Hey, 50% chance plus 1 step, 50% chance minus 2 steps. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will be apple boozled. Semi-rotten. Yeah, it's fine. Make a Constitution saving throw. I can't believe we haven't seen any more safes. Refuse to believe that. Fuck, breaker box. Oh yeah, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps from the nursery. So that's one where the bunk room would give you 10 then. Breaker box definitely ends it. Granted, we're ending regardless. Oh my god, we're so close. That's fun. What can we get? What can we get? We can get the veranda. The veranda. And just stare at it longingly. Because when we walk in there, we're going to pass out. We're so tired. I am the tired. I am the exhausted. We made it through 3 runs in a half a stream so far. Granted, one of them was a little mini. Little amuse bouche. But that's okay. The red inn. We have the red block up here. The Soviet block in the upper left corner of this particular run. The red rooms of pain, thank you very much. But we had the boiler room actually do something, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. It's like a treat. Day 18. It's learning, right? It's not the learning you were hoping for. Again, I'm usually a fan of less RNG in my puzzle games. We're letting this one go because it's hilariously rage-worthy for red. Ish. Fuck. Game, why do you hate me? We're gonna get items. Yeah, a key is worth it. A key and a reroll in rooms, yeah. 100%. Honestly, we're starting the same way. We do the storeroom now. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go. Just beef up right away. There we go. We're golden. Yeah. Big yawns. Big stretch. Fuck. Chapel. Although really, I'd rather be splitting in the little bit higher up. Again, looking for stuff that dropped out of people's pockets. If he's mostly dead, see, he's still alive. But if he's all dead, well, there's only one thing you can do if he's all dead. Go through his pockets and look for loose change. Does the orientation of the den change? I feel like it's changing. I'm gonna do the nook. Not the Tom variety in that case. Yeah, the orientation of the den is changing. Is it always a T? Chat, are we ready for the pain? Are we ready for the pain? I think we're ready for the pain. Let's do it. Let's bring it on. Ugh. Okay, and also, I have to, okay, so, fuck. This reminds me, The presence of a hidden safe in this room means there is the possibility of hidden safes in other rooms. In fact, I would say the likelihood of hidden safes in other rooms. How dare they? Seriously. Each picture only has 15% chance to inflict psychic damage upon me. With this many pictures, though, that's a lot of psychic damage. They've only got one type of image on each one. That have everything we need. I know we do. And yet. Fuck it. Thank you for the clip. Quick question. Where am I with the painting? With this puzzle? Oh god, what do I think it says? Oh god. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't know yet. Every type of walking is a... No, fuck, there's more though. There's more than 4 types. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 types of walking? No, he's not walking though. No, he's definitely walking. Every type of walking is at a different pace and at different lengths. Like very small. Whoa, hold on. So very small, also very small. Those are the same. So is it just 3? Is it just 3 paces of walking? In which case there should be 6 though. Or there could not be 6. Because that feels the same as that. Although that could be shorter. But it's the fact that there's 5 different types. Or 5 different pictures. There's dude with the umbrella. There's lady tiptoeing. There's gentleman striding. There's newsy running. And there's horse trotting. I still don't know. We're gonna open doors. I'm gonna redraw floor plans. Box sticks. We'll do parlor. We are gonna have a break coming up. We're gonna take our break. We're gonna do this puzzle and then probably take the break. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So if the blue box is true, and then the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B, they all have B in them. But if it's a box with the U, this is the only one with a U. So if this is true, these two have to be false. And then by the power vested in me, by LP, I'm going to say that this one is the true statement and that it's in here. And we're going to see if that works. Bitch! No, we lost one. Damn it. I want to know which one was true. There goes the perfect record. Anyway, it is now break time. I have thoughts. It's now break time. It'll be about a 5-minute break. We are going to run 3 minutes worth of ads and put up a BRB screen, so you're not going to miss anything. It's going to be fantastic. This is a great opportunity if you've been sitting for a while to stand up, stretch your legs, walk around a little bit. You can refill your water, make sure you're staying hydrated. You can grab a snack, or you can do a post-mortem on where it all went wrong. Not just with this puzzle, but with this in game in general. We'll be back in about 5. See everyone then. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome to the second half of stream. The part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Okay. Because I can't let this shit go. This one says the blue box is true. And since this one... The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So this one proved to be false. So if this one was true, the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. All boxes contain the letter B. Have statements that contain the letter B. Which, if I'm interpreting this correctly, there is no way to determine with 100% confidence where the gems are. Unless I'm missing something. Because all that means is... Oh, shit! They're in the blue box. Because if this is false, this statement contains the letter U, this statement contains the letter U, they're in the blue box. That's where they would have been. I forgot, yeah, that. So it's just down to which one... Yeah, no, I would have been able to say this one doesn't definitively point to something. Yep, I'm... Not me going blind to the fact that the statement contains a U in it, and so therefore... Alright, anyway. Let's grab guest bedroom to get some stuff. We have to go inside to get it? We have to go inside to get it. Oh, okay. We have a compass. Ooh, draws floor plans leading north more frequently. I like that. I like that. That's helpful. Okay, and this is a great time to draw it, too. It's still early in the run. In rank 2. Here's me like, north is up, right? Have we confirmed that anywhere? I don't know if we've confirmed it anywhere. Watch the game be like, no, north is actually to the downward direction. It's working well so far, he says. We've still got the other thing off the chapel, I think. The bedroom is okay here. We'll try the bedroom. Only because we need the steps. We'll do the den. The nursery is tempting. The nursery is tempting, but I want the things. We gain a gem. Spare room. The ting is so good. Yeah, it's nice. He's real nice. Library. Although, we've had the lavatory, yes? We haven't had the garage in a while. We also don't have the key, but that's no guarantee. But if we drew that, we have to backtrack all the way to the chapel. What is our letter situation like? Row 8, position 1, the left side. We don't know yet. That is up here. I'm gonna draw the library so that we can get another book. Ooh, magnifying glass. Okay, I'm gonna do the same book though, especially because I'm thinking about it. So let's do the history of Arindia again. Damn, it's a dick move. And then I'll get it like next time we play this, and I'll be like, wait a minute, why did this book was always this way? Although if I do it like Monday, will remind me and say, no, Red, that was blacked out the last time. We have music in the background. Do we have... Again, I suspect that there is a safe in this room. But I don't have any indication of any kind of puzzle in here that would unlock a safe. Other than the classic library puzzles of things. It also stands to reason that this could just be, I mean, it's already got the book and the stats. So it's possible that this literally is just that. Yeah, we'll use a key. Oh, we have 3 keys. Yeah, we'll use a key. I don't have enough for the... we'll do the commissary. Yes, or the great... No, we'll do the Great Hall. I could reroll, but I don't want to reroll. I know that we got a lot of locked doors here, but... You fuckers. I know this is burning our keys. Insert... Oh, fuck. That shit ain't happening. That shit is definitely not happening. Okay, so we're out of keys. Here's me thinking we could get through that. Oh, yeah, those are... We're gonna try it, but they're all locked. The game is making me lose hope. So it's back down to the chapel at this point, right? Yeah, back down to the chapel. I still don't. There's a cipher somewhere. There's a clue. A link that's missing in my brain with that one so far. And I don't know. All right. To permanently upgrade. Oh, look. Oh, fuck. I got it. Hold on a second. Exit. Insert disk. Upgrade program. The boudoir. Disk get. Thank you. Yeah, see? Monday has much more optimism about this game than I do. Boudoir data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. 3 apples, 2 dice, or 1 gem. Three apples. It helps when you know what the game can do later. Yeah. It's still, I mean, we're on run 18. I'm really worried about how much of this. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. They're not happy thoughts. They're overly critical for sure. We're just going to acknowledge that I might not be the target audience. The breaker box. Okay. Yes. Yes. Breaker box. Turn off the keycard system. Turn off the gymnasium. Turn off the garage. We still don't know anything about the VAC system. Come in here. I should have just done this anyway, but it's fine. The keycard system. We're gonna change the security level to high. Offline mode is gonna be unlocked. So that way we get a better chance of running around at the higher levels. Through the dining room again. And I think this is our only path forward at this point. Yeah, unless we get a lot of keys. We have to do the dark room. We're gonna redraw. We have the hallway. Do the hallway. We'll burn to the right first. I don't want to do the gymnasium. We'll do the pantry. We'll do the pantry. Can we get a fruit? We get a fruit. We've been pretty good about getting a fruit in the pantry. We'll at least see what we get here. We'll do the coat check. And we'll check. I don't know, maybe we won't check anything. We'll hold off on checking anything. We're just gonna keep on pressing on. Locked. So that leaves us stuck. We're stuck. Okay. So we are, in fact, we'll go ahead and coat check. We will check item. Let's do the compass. We'll do the compass. That could help at some point. And then I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's double check the security room. For a safe. Yeah, we'll just do some quick double checking of rooms for safe. Or things that could look like potentially a clue about safe. What would I don't want to. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. Power can come through here. We can route power. I don't know what that does. I don't think it does anything specifically in this room. Storeroom, closet, likely nothing. Oh, the fucking drawing room. They all point both directions. So it's more of a distance of a stride is what they're doing. They're not really indicating anything. It's more like a drafting measure of distance. Than anything else. You believe I'm still missing? Yeah, because I'm like, I'm not. I have random bits of information, but there's nothing that quite. There's no framework on which to apply it. I'm missing some way to interpret the data that I have. So like we're getting there. We're getting there. Especially when it comes down to, like, again, five different drawing types. But it seems like no, those are different. Okay, the gentleman's steps and the woman's steps are different. It's hard to say. I would assume that the boys and the horses' steps are different. Which would mean 5 different stride lengths. So it's possible that one of them is omitted by some other qualifying factor. But I feel like these inform this in some way. I just don't know how. Parlor we've been in, guest room we've been in. So let's keep going back this way. The bedrooms are surprisingly devoid of safes. Okay, spare room has it's like a filler empty room. This room I want to believe, but like there's no, again, it has a purpose. And that doesn't seem to do anything. So this room, again, I don't know when we would have possibly had this many keys to be able to do this. The disc is interesting. It's wild that we got to day 18 before we got the disc. All right, we're gonna call this one, and then probably one more, and we check the compass. Yeah, and that's ultimately one of my biggest negatives about this game is that RNG feels like it's the main character. And that in a puzzle game feels bad. Feels bad because that means you're not playing a puzzle game, you're playing a roguelite. And I'm hit or miss on roguelites. You've seen the number that I played on stream. I want the conditions of the puzzle to be entirely in my control, because then it's that much more satisfying when you solve it, especially when it's really challenging. Because then you were able to overcome the puzzle through your own actions, sometimes cheesing it, sometimes, your own dumb luck. But I prefer when a puzzle gives me all the pieces that I need and they're there for me to use or not use. Not so much, oh my God, we're doing the same fucking thing. Storeroom. I feel like we've been here. Feel like, what's the definition of insanity? It's a red panda stuck in a house that changes every day. We'll do the den. We'll do the den. This time it'll have, it won't have windows. That's unfortunate. I was hoping there'd be windows. Oh, you'll upgrade the DSMV? I mean, I always knew there was something wrong with me mentally. Psychologically. And just because we'll grab the closet in the corner. No, give me that. Just to grab these. Bedroom, it's way too far to the bottom end of this for it to be a bedroom, please. We'll go. Whoa. Give me something good. Fuck. No, I could do these. We'll open security here because that gives us a little bitty bit of a shortcut, but we're not going to go into security just yet. Man, I wish I could have pulled both of those. Spare room to give us some space up there. We'll do the chapel next. Pay our tithing. Our farthing to Prince John. The bastard. The frickin' cowardly lion. Then we'll get our star. We'll do the observatory. That'll be fun. Ooh, we got 5 diamonds? Damn. That's wild. The veranda. We'll do the breaker box. Okay, now we can set up this. Again, key card system off. Garage on. I don't know why we would do the gymnasium off, but it just seems like flipping things is the way to go. Okay, so now we're gonna make a little detour. Now we're gonna go into the security room before I get too much further away. Yeah, now we get the bright lights warning. Okay, we're gonna do the keycard shenanigans. Security level high. It is unfortunate that we did this and we didn't even get to it last time. Okay. And since we're here, we're just gonna branch to this direction. I'm still scarred from the parlor. I need a little break from the parlor. Flipping things, some of these rooms, it feels like you're about to flip the table a little bit. Where is the table, and may I flip it, please? Boop. You know, you boopers. Boop. Oh my God, double booping, triple booping. I can't keep going to this one. It's a great opportunity. Dark Rider, hello, hi, happy Tuesday. It's a great opportunity if you have not yet to grab, oh my God, the parlor wants to be had today. Not today. To grab your daily bamboo. If you've been lurking, we won't call it out. We'll let that one go by silently. And shit like that. It'll be all good. It'll be fine. We are crashing out to, this game. To this thing. Hey, we're 50-50 tonight. The kitchen. The kitchen looks like it has a secret door in the middle of it, but that's probably just the stuff hanging there. We haven't had the kitchen in a little while. Fuck yeah. Celebrate, man. Do it. Oh, we can order off. We can eat something. We'll hold off on eating something, and also because money. Okay, do we have any shenanigans in the kitchen? Probably not, because that is a primary function. Well, it kind of seems. Princess Blue, da boo dee da boo die, da boo dee da boo die. Exactly, something like that. fucking gymnasium, but we turned off the gymnasium. I wonder what that means. Ooh, 2 for 3. Wunderbar. We're gonna do the gymnasium. It's turned off. Does that mean the gymnasium has lost its power over us? Ole! Yeah. But we turned off the gymnasium. I think. At least I think we did. I don't know. You are likely to be eaten by a Gru? Oh, no. Okay, so we're actually pretty close to where we were in the other one. Okay, but the power is off, and we have defaulted this to not doing that. The bedroom seems fine right here. Not only did we not lose 2 steps, we gained 2 steps in the bedroom. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for stopping in on this fabulous Tuesday. You're right. I don't remember if I said hello, hi, but hello, hi, welcome, and happy early Wednesday for you. We're here doing our fantasticalness, like we do. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh, the vault. We haven't had the vault yet. Let's grab the vault. Fuck yeah, new room. Oh, come on. Come on, game. You're fucking killing me with this. I don't have, oh, see, this is where I'm at right now. I don't have any faith that this is going to do me any good. See, now we need the fucking laundromat. Now we need the laundry room. But we are so far away. We have steps to get there. But this is kind of we're mentally. And the fact that on day 19, we have gotten the vault. It's rare, admittedly. See, if there was ever meant to be a safe in a room, hence the redacted. Well, at least we got a new room tonight. Anubis, can you help me out, buddy? Be a friend? I just need you to summon a portal through the bedroom wall, please. A furry dog? On this stream? Are you kidding me? All furry dogs are turned into red pandas here. Only because if you know the etymology of the base of this model, it's a canine, but not a canine butt. It is a canine, but we turn it into a red panda. I know, bad jokes. I'm not a doggo. I'm a red panda. The three, you know what? It's fine. You know what? Sure. If you want to pet me like a dog, then I'm a dog. Go for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, we could, oh my god, we could buy all the food. Oh wait, +5 for every green room. There are no green rooms in the house. Fuck. We're fucking buying a club sandwich. We are eating well tonight. We're gonna grab onto this run. Grab it by the cojones and really just cry because we've got one more opening left. I need the vault to be a permanent fixture right here. Just like we have the foundation. I need the vault to be right there, right off the main room. So we start every single run with 40 coins. I think this game owes me that. It doesn't owe me shit. I'm sure that as far as runs go, this is still very like little teeny tiny little bit. Like if you give me a locked door. So, oh my God, we have nothing to combine in the workshop. Oh, but we can't draw that because that would be bad. We're gonna do the drawing room. We're gonna do the drawing room. And just, we're just gonna walk right through. Fuck. We have a special key? I mean, we have a special key? Oh, we have a silver key. What does a silver key do for us? Will lead to a room with many doors. Not yet. Okay. I forgot we had a silver. I don't remember where we picked it up. Listen, game. Oh, wait, I can redraw. I can redraw. We're redrawing because it's the drawing room. That's even worse. Still done. We're going to go into the study. Yeah, that was a choice. We have another safe. We have another safe. So this is now the third? So we know of, hold on. The study. And of course, the drawing room. I've got a thing for that already. I'm going to just scribble that out. Even though I could erase it. So if, I don't remember if there was a safe in the dark room. We saw a number in the dark room. All right. Can we save some bit of something from this run? Oh, look, more coins. Is there a chance? We learned, this is where we had our first big mental breakdown. I'm not immediately seeing. I was hoping this run was going to last a little bit longer because I don't want to do a full, I mean, I don't want to run late tonight. No reason, I just don't want to. Fuck. It's in this room. Okay. But you're not sure if it's clear. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's true. You don't need a reason, yeah. Fuck. We have three different numbers. Technically three different numbers so far. 44. 8. And well, if we know that it's in here, we can just live in this room for the remainder of our days. So, but it's a date though. 8 dates crack 8 saves. Eight dates. That doesn't mean shit, so it might not be in here. So if there's a... by Thursday. We need something of a date. 44 could be the thing. 10, we can't really use 10 because that's not like in the room. It's one of the painting puzzles. It's not guaranteed to be in here. We've got other numbers there, but that's not really a guarantee. What room is that? Do we know what room that is? It's got 2. Oh, fuck. Game, you're not nearly as clever as you want to make yourself out to be. No. I'm looking for rooms with 2 doors that have that kind of layout. 2 chairs in that one spot. And there's 4 different shops we haven't found yet. The Dovecote? Never seen the Dovecote. I don't think we've seen... If that is a room, I don't think we've seen it yet. Don't think we've seen it yet. Okay. So, okay, like, what? Fuck. Yeah. Like, we've got little scribbles of stuff. That is the dining room? I have seen the clue. Okay. Yeah, yes and no, unfortunately. It's not a scribble. Okay. I'm like, if it is, then the game is really trying hard. In sets of 2. So we have a 2, we have an 8, and we have 2 4s. But that doesn't necessarily translate to a date. Unless we do something like 2448. Oh shit. Consider the theme of this game in terms of items. Perhaps in terms of an interest. Oh god. In terms of items. Perhaps in terms of an interest I might share. I mean, we have a chessboard. That has but one piece on it. And that is in position D8. And isn't, yeah, I'm like, I am highly sure that the position is there. It is very specific. D8 could potentially be date. But I mean, that's a single number. Fuck. D is the fourth letter of the alphabet. I don't feel close. I don't feel close at all. Again, it's like there's a piece of something that's missing. I'm looking for, again, a 4-digit number, potentially ending in 8, potentially not ending in 8. I don't know of any numerical significance of the queen. D is the fourth letter, but again, but I don't know if that is any significance of that. Especially on the board itself, we've gotten the positions that we can get from there. We have 44. But there's no direct correlation between the position and anything else. But if we just take the numbers that we know, we have a 2, we have 4, 4, and we have 8. So we could, just for shits and giggles, not surprised. I don't know that I'm getting there. Again, I feel like, again, that there's a piece of information that I'm missing out on. And it's frustrating. We have another queen. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at that. There's a giant queen next to the thing. And there's a queen there. So even just, I'm like, I thought there was another one. Just a little bit of correlation. But I know it's here and I know where the puzzle is. I mean, kind of. So. Yeah. Again, for like, I'm really good at pattern recognition, but I'm missing a pattern. I'm not seeing a pattern here. Applied with date. I'm gonna guess that's just there. Since half the battle is finding the safes. The other half is getting them on the board again. And then the third half is figuring out where the clues for the safes are. It's actually 150% puzzle. It's wild. What more could you possibly be giving me? I don't remember if the safe in the boudoir had the spinning wheel on it, or if there's any significance of the spinning wheel. That, unfortunately, that doesn't really, if we're going based off of that, which seems a silly thing to do, that doesn't fit itself nicely onto a chessboard. And even then, the queen is not in a position for that. All the safes -1 look the same from your memory, and the boudoir safe looked like this one. Okay, I'm assuming the other one is the drawing room safe is different because it's smaller and in there. Well, this is good. We can burn again. We can burn the rest of the stream in this room. $44.28 does not work itself out to be a date. $24.48 also doesn't. There's really not a good like month and year or month and day that we could pull out of the information that we have. There's that extra 4 of D potentially. See, the answer to this one is kind of fiddly. Yeah, but I do have all the info. There doesn't appear to be anything about the environment that would add to another clue other than, again, a single chess piece. There's one chess piece in position 8D. It is the queen. I believe it's the queen. But it is, well, it's in the queen's position. So, hey, congratulations to tonight's stars of stream. We got, yeah, Dark Rider, Monday, and Roz. A bunch of regulars tonight. Fantastic. Always good. Again, that's just Mecha Scoot's way of thanking members of the community. That's all that it is. Nothing rides on it. Unless you yourself, particularly are interested in getting it, in which case, set your expectations appropriately. How do we extrapolate? Never. I mean, you do you, boo. How do we yeah, I'm literally just killing time here. How do we extrapolate information from this? Otto is coming to the first. He's first on Friday. For funsies. By the way, on Friday, we're going to be playing Subnautica. It's going to be good times. We're going to do, I have mods because I haven't played on modded Subnautica in forever. The main one is going to be the de-extinction mod, which adds new characters. I need to, at least I should make sure that it actually works. I think it does, because it's got an update recently, and I'm assuming that brings it up to date with the 2.0 stuff. So you don't think it's a valid board position? It could very well be a valid board position. Just like this. My face here is a valid board position. There's a puzzle in here somewhere. I can't for the life of me. Stop making you be reasonable. No, denied. Or not denied. I'm not sure which is the right way to go with that one. There's a puzzle here. I can't grok it. And fuck Elon Musk for using that to be something else. A little shit stain on life. Oh no, I'm so very sorry. Bob is not the chosen one. Sad. I know. If I stare at this long enough, an answer will not come to me. Nuggies aren't your family? No, they're not. They're not your family tonight. I'm so very sorry. Oh shit, well. Queen. Wish. I wish. If only. I'm not nearly queen enough. Oh, fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, we have had one more time. Autolist has spent 100,511 channel points. Fucking A, you are the 6th, I believe. I think we're up to 6 now. Member of the Panda Hall of Fame, Tier 1. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Thanks for being a member of the community. This is a very big deal on this channel because, again, it takes a long time to get there. I will be adding you to the graphic down below. You will be immortalized there. And then adding you to the roles in the Discord and making a little post about it and all that stuff. Possibly tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get to it tonight, but you'll be there by Friday. And if not, people can throw stuff at me. But anyway, Autolist, again, congratulations. Thanks so much for being a member of the community and hanging out tonight. Really appreciate it. Bob is getting close to that tier 2 though. Bob is getting really close to that tier 2. Just, you know, 33,000 something. Incoming. We have a fucking Uppies Frenzy too. We're gonna burn it. Here we go. Uppies are gonna be 1 nugget for the next minute. Spam as many as you can. Let's go. The accidental poop. There's the glitch. You got like 10 seconds left. You can finish strong. We believe in you. You've got this. Boop. And another boop. There we go. Fan-frickin-tastic. 134 uppies? Damn, that is a well done. They're all good uppies. They're all good frenzies. 22.3, 6 gremlins. Well done. No records, but damn, that's a very respectable one. You should all be proud of yourselves. Give yourself a nice pat on the back. A nice Laurel and Hardy handshake, if you know what I mean, Vern. Boops are no accident. They're very much not. Twitch Mobile failed you? No. And it crashed the app. Oh no. Damn, next time we'll get there. It worked on, well, that's good that it worked on desktop. I know that mobile is the way to go. If you really want to try to min-max the Uppies Frenzy, mobile is the way to go because you can keep the thing open and just keep spamming it. Desktop, you've got to do all that other stuff. White Fox Minx, hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Boops your snoot, takes your loot, hides your flute, and waddles away with your glass. Oh my lord. That is quite an entrance. And then apparently an exit or something. I should try frenzying. Yeah, try frenzying for mobile next time. You know, however that goes.
Bend over.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're just we got an ad coming up, and then unfortunately we're gonna be wrapping up stream after that. But we're just gonna try to think a little bit more about this puzzle in the meantime. I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Ouch! There is a puzzle here to be found somewhere, I guess. But there has, despite my protestations, there has been progress made tonight. We got the vault on this run, and we found another safe. Which, look, there's an apple back there. Stray apple. Apple. So we're getting, there's a puzzle. All you see is a chessboard with a queen on it. Yeah, the puzzle's in the corner. Something about this is gonna, we have to derive a 4-digit code from this. And I'll be damned if I know. So, queen to A8 checkmate? Maybe. Perhaps, maybe. So, okay, we have a pawn. We have a rook, a bishop, a knight, a king, and a queen. So there are 6 different pieces in chess, right? And if we're ranking them, the queen is up there. It's going to be 5 or 6, I would guess. Fuck. But that doesn't make any sense. Because that doesn't get us any closer. Fuck. Again, position D8. It's the queen. Would you like thoughts on how to think? I would love thoughts on how to think about this puzzle, because I'm afraid that it's going to take a long time before we ever get back to this puzzle. You play a decent amount of chess, good luck, have fun, right? I don't, and good luck, have fun. So you have to use a chessboard to work. It's ish, and I realize now we're in ads, so you might not hear the response to this one unless you have turbo. Oh right, okay. The game is assuming no chess knowledge, but that you use what you have on hand for. Okay, yeah, just like with the dart game, it's gonna assume no dart knowledge. Those are the best kind of puzzle. Yeah, exactly. You can tell him what to say. He's in a call with you. Okay, yeah, it's basically the safe. This is spoilery for the game. The safe takes a 4-digit combination, and we know through context clues and Monday confirming that the hints to the 4-digit combination for this safe have to do with this chessboard. And the context clues are there's a queen on the board, and there's a queen right here. And we know that the queen is in position D8 on the board. And that's what we know. Actually, you actually caught something you missed about the puzzle this round. Okay, well that's good. So we the game is assuming no chess knowledge, so we shouldn't be looking to the game of chess for additional information, but use what I have on hand for the info. Anything else in the room? Unfortunately, I mean, I want to say that the chessboard is the extent of it. There's other things in here, but I would imagine that it's gonna be isolated to the chessboard, which is weird because, again, I feel like we're missing data points. All the information we need is on the screen right now. If I'm going based on assuming that Monday says this, there is the 44 on the chalkboard. But I don't remember if the chalkboard, okay. So with the chalkboard and the chessboard, okay, if that gives us enough information, then fuck it, we ball. And we just try that. And then we get things that aren't dates. Which is weird because that's a lot of 4s. And that's not really a date. There's another context clue, but I don't know how much it applies here. And again, it has to do with this puzzle's where the additional context clue. Fuck, the number 4 is not part of the code. Shit. And I don't know. I was going to say that board has a movement. The board has a movement. That kind of the solution not relying on the game of chess, though. I was kind of hoping this was going to be a place the queens puzzle, because I did that one once, years ago. Oh, shit, we're out of ads, too. Okay. I'll give it 2 more minutes, then we're going to wrap it up. We have 1 queen. He's in position D8. I think you got a maybe. So... Fuck. And that doesn't translate to the board. Fuck. Yeah. You think you know the code, and that's just with the board and the chalkboard, but you could be completely wrong. Okay. Like blueprints, exactly, Autolist. Hold on a second. I wish I'd had a screenshot of what was there. Again, it's not apparently with the little scratches. Everything was on the thing. I have the numbers. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. I'm gonna have to just quit. I'm just gonna have to quit. Because I don't know. I'm not trying to be defeatist, but I'm just like, I just don't know. There hits a point where I've been running into the wall so many times that it's just stuck. So. Well, we're just gonna call it. I'm not even gonna give people a chance. Not even gonna give people a chance. We're done. We're done. So, yeah, if I was gonna get it, I was gonna get it by now. So I don't think any number of hints is gonna get me any closer to it. We'll see when if this game pops up on stream again. My frustrations with the game, unfortunately, did kind of rear their ugly heads, but that's okay. That's okay. Last chance to get your daily bamboo. We've already had 11 fabulous people grab their daily bamboo today. There's a chance, if you get 25, you can request a game off the backlog. That's how we started playing this game in the first place. Yeah, honestly, it's better to just do every 4-digit combo, but we don't have the number 4, so we can cut out several thousand, so we're good. Yeah, the RNG was tough, which kind of, again, boils down to my chief frustration with this game is that the RNG is the main character of the game. And that's not a feel-good situation for a puzzle game where I want to use logic. Although when I'm presented with a logic puzzle, I'm completely, devoid of it. RNG is a puzzle game. I've seen some. You can't point it out because that would spoil the game. I appreciate your discretion on not spoiling the game. I really do. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everyone. I really appreciate it. If you are new here or hanging out or lurking or something, hello, hi. I'm Red the Panda, cybernetically enhanced Red Panda VTuber and variety streamer. I play all kinds of games, from puzzle games to survival builders to mascot jump scare horrors, or really whatever strikes my fancy in the moment. This was been a puzzle game. Again, this one started off as a bamboo request from Monday. And it then became a regular on stream because we were having fun with it. It's 12:20. You're an Aussie. Fantastic. I love when we get some Australians popping in from time to time. It's like noon there for you. Well, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. One of my mods is from New Zealand. I know that there's, again, separation by an ocean, but still that part of the world. And of course, hello, Autolist. Yeah, I stream Mondays and Fridays usually. This is a special one because went out with my wife to a little bar trivia last night, so we moved it to Tuesday night. But it's at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're usually live by like 7:15, 7:20, but we're in the games by 8 o'clock most of the time. So if all you're interested in the game, just pop in by 8. You can get my weekly schedule in the Discord. There's a whole channel for it. I use that whole neat Discord time thing that puts it in your own local time zone, so you know exactly when it's going to be without having to do that time zone math and stuff. Babe, oh, you just missed Blueprint. You missed me crashing out hard to Blueprints. Yeah, the hammer time thingy. Exactly. Also, if I might ask, White Fox Mink, do you have a preferred name that you would like to be called? Or do you just mind if we call you whatever? But if you have a preference, we'd like to honor that, please. And of course, Beeb, hello, hi, welcome, and happy Tuesday. Minky, well, there we go. We can call you Minky. Fantastic, thanks for popping in. And you know, any friend of Dark Riders, friend of stream. Red said some TOS strings out of frustration. I mean, you don't know, I could have muted my microphone, it's fine. Yeah, add the VOD. We learned some things, a few things today. We learned that there's a vault. We learned where another safe is. Minky is a good bean. I believe it. Minky's been a very good bean so far. And all that stuff. Again, Friday was going to be Subnautica. That is a bamboo request for Roz. If you're new to this stream, I have played a fuck ton of Subnautica on stream. I think I have like 100 hours of stream on Subnautica. It's just been a hot minute. We've done a full playthrough blind. We did a hardcore playthrough of, these are both Subnautica and Below Zero. We did a stream of death runs of Subnautica. On Friday, we're going to do the de-extinction mod. We're going to start with a fresh playthrough and then go run and try to find some of the de-extinction things. De-extinction has showed up on stream before as well, but it's been a while and this is brand new to 2.0. So, anyway. You've been bonked? Oh dear. Let's find someone to raid out to. Who do we got that's doing something fun? You're doing, oh, you've got that going on. You recommended them. Where are they? Are they still streaming? They are still streaming. Oh, they must have just gotten started. We'll do, oh wait, that game is out, fuck. Here's me, I'm reading over all the things and I'm not saying who I'm talking about yet. The Altars is apparently out now, or that person has a pre-release or something like that. Let's look at what you're doing. I don't think we've ever rated out to you before. I think you popped in. I'm getting hit with pre-rolls, of course. Of course, the pre-rolls. I think I've said everything though. Monday, thank you for posting the Discord in there. Again, it's a very quiet Discord. We're very respectful of notification and not spamming people with stuff. But at the same time, I understand if you don't want to join. There's no pressure. We've all got 1.5 billion Discords that we're in, and honestly, most of them just sit quietly at the bottom. Sometimes they're there for the emotes and stuff, you know? You have sound on for the other stream. Good to know. Let me fix that. Let me try to fix that.
Don't turn me into a marketable plushie. I'm going to do that myself.
Apparently we can't turn that off. There we go. Now it should be off. Thank you for that. I don't know how that got turned on. At least it was suddenly pop. No, that was the other stream. Thank you. Okay, it should be gone now. Yeah. So anyway, let's get this going. This is Eyes on the Vampire. Playing Mass Effect. Looks like the first one potentially. But yeah. I was gonna help Eisen with some Streambot stuff, but we haven't been able to connect yet. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's raid out to this. And of course, we are lagging on my end. All right, cool. You know the drill. You can grab those messages, spam them into chat, or at least, you know, paste them once after the raid goes through and all that stuff. I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everyone. I really appreciate it. I have been Red. This has been Blueprints, getting me very salty. And y'all have been fantastic. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see everyone on Friday if I don't see you in your streams first. Bye.
bend